Hi, welcome to the Giving Goddess. My name is Genelle, and welcome to my podcast. Today is August the 19th, 2021. Before I begin, I would like to ask that you make sure you subscribe to my channel and like it. Definitely share this podcast episode with anyone that you feel like could benefit from it. Right now, we are in a time where a lot of us need to support one another. A lot of us need to uh, s- just surround each other and with love and compassion. You know, you're well aware of what's going on in the world with censorship, the chaos of our governments, um, the lies and the manipulation. And so it's just really, really important that we all connect with one another and we be supportive of each other. So today I wanted to talk about um, answers. And so what I mean by answers is I want to talk about when we are trying to find out what it is that we are inspired, that we are motivated by. A lot of us are living lives where we're not in alignment with what we're passionate about. And a lot of it could be circumstances, we got married young and had children, and you know life got away with us and we had to put a lot of things on the back burner. It could also be that um financial burdens could be maybe not feeling confident enough to follow what it is that motivates and inspires us. Could even be, you know you just don't have the support of friends and family. Or it could just be as simple as you just really have not taken time to really discover what it is that motivates and inspires you. But whatever your reason, your personal reason, most of us get to some point in our life where we start to question where we are, where we are at in our progress. What I mean by progress, I mean where we are at in our journey of being a human. We all have a purpose, a reason why we came here for this human experience. And for most of us, there's this inner call, this inner urge within us to find happiness, to find peace. And a lot of times we go through life searching for this peace and this happiness from external factors. We think our job is going to bring us peace and happiness. We think that if we find the love of our life, we're going to find peace and happiness. We think that if we have children, we're going to find peace and happiness. But seldom do we ever go within to find the answers to what makes us happy. Seldom do we ask ourselves, what is it that motivates us? What inspires us to do what it is that we do? And what I mean by that is very few of us actually embark on a journey where we start to discover what it is that lights our soul up with happiness. A lot of us, like I said, we've pushed it, we've buried it because of other circumstances, external circumstances, maybe even some internal circumstances. But whatever the case is, we've put our dreams on the back burner. And so today I'm going to invite you to sit and think to yourself, what is it that really inspires and motivates me? What is something that I find so much enjoyment in, that just I feel so happy with, that I feel lit up inside with excitement, that I can barely contain myself? And it doesn't matter what it is, really. What is it? What is it that lights your soul up? And think about your life. Are you doing that? Are you incorporating that excitement in your life? If you're not, then maybe this is a time for you to start to consider that. Most of you guys know that we are, as a collective, as humanity, as a whole, we are going through energetic shifts. We are going through um, a change. There's a collapsing of the old system and bringing in the new system. And what that means is there's a lot of changes that have to happen. There's a lot of habits and thoughts and behaviors that we're going to have to let go in order to usher in this new world that's coming for us. And it's very fearful for many people because they don't know what the future holds. And especially if you're someone that has been so distracted with external factors such as being wrapped up with work, being wrapped up in taking care of your family, being wrapped up in the fear mongering that the that the world pushes on us, that the world is continually throwing at us. It can be discouraging to go on that journey to discover what it is that motivates us. And what I'm asking you to do is to sit, like I said, and ponder on what really motivates and inspires you. And it could be several things. But take that opportunity and start to think about it, because most of you probably have not taken the time to do that. And you have forgotten that dream that you once had of something that made you so happy, that you really, really wanted to pursue. But it's like that forgotten dream. And so I'm asking you to reawaken and, you know, wake up that forgotten dream, because these changes that are coming is going to require that some of you guys are no longer going to be able to work the jobs that you thought you were working. You're going to be taking on new roles and taking on new responsibilities. And why not use this opportunity to start to explore what it is that inspires and motivates you, so that you can create a life that is in alignment with that, so that you have the best of both worlds. You make money, and at the same time, you're doing what you love, what makes you happy. And you've reawakened that forgotten dream that you put to bed. I know for me personally, I have this thing which I called the imposter syndrome. I literally get in the way of my success because I have these mindsets, these thoughts in my head of, well, maybe they'll judge me. Maybe they're going to think I'm not good enough. I don't have all of these skill sets as maybe Jane, who does the same thing that I do. And that's just an example. What I've realized is that many of us need to stop looking at others as um, people to admire, and instead, I'm sorry, and instead start to admire ourselves, start to explore our talents, start to recognize what's beautiful and amazing about ourselves, and share it with the world, because we all can share our talents. We all can share our light and affect so many people. in a great way, in a positive way, because the world needs that right now. We need more people tapping into that love energy, that compassion energy. And I know I'm all over the place a bit, but I do believe that all that I'm talking about today, it all resonates. It all is interconnected. Because when we finally begin to live a life where we are doing what we are passionate about, what we are inspired, we are more loving, we are happier, and we experience peace. We're not so wrapped up in what doesn't matter. We center our lives around what matters, what brings happiness into our life, what brings peace, what brings harmony. So I think that's going to be it for today, but this was just kind of my perspective. Whenever we're searching for the answers as to what should we be doing with our life, I always say to my clients, what makes you happy? What makes you jump for joy? What is something that you could do that if you weren't even paid money, you would still love to do it? Something that you feel like you're relatively good at. That's what you should be doing. So long as you're not harming and hurting other people and you're being mindful of the highest good of all, I think there's a niche for everyone. So I hope this resonates for you and I hope this is helpful and inspiring for you. Okay? And I want you to know that no matter what, you are never alone. You are always loved. You are always protected. And you are always surrounded by your divine spiritual team, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and the loving, positive energy of the divine creator. No matter what, you are surrounded with a spiritual force. Never, ever, ever forget that. Okay? So I'm going to leave my information in the description. Make sure you follow me. And if you ever are in need of any one on one counseling, spiritual mentorship, I am available for that as one of my services, as well as um, Reiki healing sessions, and also intuitive readings. And I'm going to be signing out. Have a blessed day.